What it do, family? It's your boy LaFlame with some more info back on the YSL indictment. You know, Young Thug, Gunna, pretty much the whole fucking Atlanta. Nah, I'm playing. But I'm back with some more info. So let's jump into it. First of all, everyone thinks it is a Fed case. It is a state indictment. It's not a federal indictment. It is a Georgia state indictment. Young Thug's lawyer is trying to get the case dismissed or get some evidence thrown out. From my perspective, I can go ahead and tell y'all right now, the case ain't getting dismissed, period. Everybody can get that out their head. The case is not getting dismissed. Evidence, I don't even see the evidence getting thrown out the way shit's been going. Like, I don't see it getting thrown out at all. But his lawyer's name is Brian Steele, and he has attempted to get Young Thug bond 3 or 4 times already, and all of his bond requests have been denied. Gunna turned himself in, and his bond requests have been denied, and there is zero evidence that Gunna was doing any illegal violent activities. Might be illegal activities, but nothing violent. There's no evidence there, and Gunna shit still got denied too. I know the judge is trying to use the excuse that he's denying Young Thug's bond because he's saying if he lets Young Thug out, that Young Thug might intimidate a witness, murder a witness, or jump bond and escape and flee the country before trial. Dog, if they was to let Young Thug out, I don't see none of that happening. Even Young Thug's lawyer said we will have 24-hour police security around the house to make sure he does not leave. He can be placed on an ankle monitor, all that. And they're still not letting bro out. Plus, if Young Thug, like I said, if he was released on bond, dog, I don't think he would do anything wrong at all. But the judge ain't going for it. The DA ain't going for it. And it's just the whole case is looking bad. And I don't see this shit going to trial this year at all. I don't see, bro, we'll be lucky if it goes next year. And it'll be the end of next year type shit. Like, this shit is not looking good for Thug or any YSL member at all. There are plenty witnesses, plenty of YSL members that have turned snitch, and it's just a whole shit show. And this whole YSL indictment got started anyways because Young Thug has been beefing with YFN Lucci for years, dog. And we just really didn't know about it because really it's been under the cover. It's not one of them beefs you really see plastered on the internet. Yeah, it's been on the internet, but it ain't been plastered on that bitch. But they've been beefing for a while. A lot of violent shit has happened back and forth. A lot. You don't believe me, you can just go look the shit up for yourself. But this originally started when a man named Big Nut was killed. And when Big Nut was killed, he is a YFN affiliate. That is Lucci's people. But what never made sense to me was you can see in a old Rich Gang vlog, documentary, whatever, Young Thug with Big Nut. So Big Nut and Young Thug knew each other prior to all of this shit. And for some reason, you know, YSL got in they beef, and Big Nut ended up getting killed, and that's how it kicked it off. And they've been investigating this shit for years since Big Nut had got killed. But anyways, the reason the lawyer is trying to get this shit thrown out is because they are trying to say that Young Thug rented the car for the shooters that drove to kill Big Nut. That's what the DA is saying. But Young Thug's lawyer is saying, hold up, nah. You guys obtained that information from the car rental company illegally. Y'all shouldn't even have that information. Now I know y'all probably sitting back thinking, well damn, how'd they obtain it illegally? Well, because in 2016, the investigators used a subpoena saying that to the car rental company would be brought to jury to testify if they didn't give them the information that they needed. So instead of the car rental company saying, nah, we ain't doing none of that, nah. Here's the information you need. Yes, the car was rented by Jeffrey, aka Young Thug Williams, on this date, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And the car was used by the shooters to go kill Big Nut. plus, a witness already said that he seen Young Thug talking to the dudes in the car right before they went and killed Big Nut. A snitch did. There's a lot of snitches in this investigation right now. Excuse me. But what a lot of people don't know is that subpoena was written up illegally, dog. The investigators had wrote the subpoena up to make it look real, when really it was a whole fake subpoena that was made to look A+ real. I mean, they put a fake stamp on it and everything, and then took it to the car rental company, and they got the information they needed. So that's why Young Thug's lawyer is sitting back saying, okay, this evidence was obtained illegally, so either I want this thrown out or I want this case dismissed. But I can tell you right now, and probably 80% of other people's opinions will be, this case is not getting dismissed. If they have denied him bond 4 times already, then what makes you think the case is going to get dismissed? If they ain't even let Gunna out of jail, you too high with a sand, you go when I flew out the way. If they ain't let that nigga out of jail, dog, then no, it's not going to happen. And I doubt that the fucking shit will even get thrown out. I'll say they'll still end up using that evidence, even though it was obtained illegally with a fake subpoena. And that's just how it is. It's not looking good. I'm not going to say the judge has it out for Young Thug, but you can tell that the judge is not feeling him at all. And this shit is just a bad situation all the way around. But like I said, this all started over Big Nut getting killed and the YFN and the YSL beef that a lot of us didn't even know has been going on for years on top, and years on top, and years on top of years. And this shit, it got violent. Like, I've seen some shit, it's got violent. YFN Lucci's mama's house has got shot up. People on this side's been shot at. People on the other side's been shot at. A lot of YSL members have turned informant. So new information's coming out, and it's just a big ass shit show, man. And I want to know how it really happened, how it got to that point. Because like I said, in the old Rich Gang vlogs, when Birdman's big fucking bald head ass was around, you could see Big Nut in the Young Thug vlogs. I'll actually try to put a picture up of it. So that's what got me so confused. But I pray for YSL. I hope y'all pray for YSL, man. And I hope they get him to a speedy trial, even though that shit's not going to happen till next year, the end of next year. And I just pray that everything goes good with them, man. And hopefully Gunna ends up getting his bond and shit, because Gunna really don't deserve to be in there. Gunna turned himself in. He don't deserve to be in there. He ain't done nothing violent. All the nigga did was drip too hard on motherfuckers. You dig what I'm saying? So free Gunna, man. Free YSL. And you already know what I'm talking about, man. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, man. I'm gonna keep trying to bring y'all some new news and shit, man. Thank y'all for showing me love. I show y'all love back. Deuces.